Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Starfield. I was going to say Mass Effect. Oh my god, where did that come from? Playing Starfield, new game, +2. We just finished up the Defying Fire and pre-release, and I wasn't too thrilled with it. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to go back to a couple of these Dark Universe Outlaw data slates. So we have Whisper in the Gale. This is one that I had bought. Alright, Whispers in the Gale. I thought this posting would be quiet, a place to age out my contract with bad coffee and routine patrol schedules, maybe write up a few spacer disputes in Call of Duty. Instead, I am drowning in other people's weather. They come in waves. Farmhands with sunburned faces, freighter captains still smelling of coolant. One list, rep who looked like she had not slept any week. They argue about what they saw out there, always starting with something small, a storm that arrived hours early, a squall that parted just wide enough for one ship and then slammed shut on the escorts, a transponder that winked out precisely when the ion readings spiked. I stringed their accounts up on the wall because there is nowhere else to put them. At first it was just to keep them straight in my head, a way to prove to myself it was all coincidence, but the pins kept landing in the same rough arc across different systems, different months, different insurance forms that all said the same thing in nicer language: unavoidable conditions. What no one mentions, unless they forget I am listening, is the pilot. Always the same shape of hair, always the same shape of her, even when the details change. Quiet, watches the sky more than the room, talks like she learned standard late and still thinks in another tongue, pays in full, but leaves as soon as the clouds start building. Looking at this wall now, I cannot tell if we missed her for years because the pattern was too small, or because none of us really wanted to admit the storms might have a favorite. And then that led to Echoes in the Black. Out on the fringe, this little ranger post is the only place where all the half-spoken stories actually touch the same wall. Settlers drift through with dust on their boots and static in their hair. Static in their hair, arguing over what they saw in the storms and how many ships really vanished, but no one wants their name on an official complaint. Here, the liaison pins their conflicting accounts side by side, ink bleeding through cheap paper, while the comms council crackles with weather alerts no central office will ever read. If there is a pattern hiding in the noise, it lives in these cramped corridors and coffee-stained logs. So far, all you know is that frontier families describe the same quiet pilot, threading convoys through impossible weather. Insurers insist every loss was a simple navigational error, and both sides fall silent the moment you ask for something you can actually file. So, read the Storm Echo log from Rosa Velez. Okay. Here again, we're going this way, but it's telling me to go this way. Okay, so here we are. Don't be messing with the wildlife, guys. Come on, can we just get in there? You're
dead!
Jesus. Nothing like getting assaulted all at once, huh? He's like a little crocodile in a way.
Let's see what you got.
You gonna come after me? are you? What the hell are you? Okay. Somebody's shooting at me. I'm gonna shoot you back. Okay. The hell is this thing? That thing's big. Alright, so we need to find a body. Okay, that's you. That's you. Any more bodies? Other than that big honky thing? Okay, I'm going around in a circle. I am. Okay, so... where are we going? Okay, baby. Okay, this is how we come out, but I need to find the body. Let me see. So the body's got to be in here somewhere. I went that way, and you guys went off this way.
Really something, man.
I'm not seeing a body. I mean, even the people that we killed down here, I only found the one. I mean, because they burned up. Oh, here we go. But it doesn't have anything here. Okay. Normally it's just a body sitting around somewhere. I don't think it updated. Where'd it go? Well, because I have to find the body first to get that. So I don't know where the body went. Should just be a body laying around somewhere. And not these things. Is she sitting up? Well, that's my baby. He's like, quit running around all over. So is it sitting up somewhere? Oh, I just came out. I can't. Oh. I thought they were going to attack me. Alright, let's see if I can find that body. Her body. There isn't a ceiling. Oh, is this it here? No. Ethan? Okay. Credits. These are the people that attacked us at the beginning, that's right. Alright, so... credits... This is Ether. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's Ether. And then we had another one. Oh, this one doesn't have anything either. They're all called the same thing. Ether King's Ripper. Ether King's Breaker. I forgot these bodies were here. Okay, so you guys went off this way. Oh, see, there is more off over here. I'm glad I came back in. There's her body. Okay. There's her body. No, it isn't. This is Ether King's Breaker. It's gotta be down here somewhere. Where's her body at? Oh. I thought I took out of this. Okay, so I haven't been this way. So there were two of these. So maybe she is down here somewhere. I don't know. Where's she at? I hate it when they do this. This just takes me back down there. Yep, I think we're done. We're done. Oh!
Pretty decent shot, Cap.
I don't know why you had to attack us. You didn't the first time we came in. Out. Not in, but out. So we're going to do a slate that I picked up in our, as we're wandering around, called Crates on Lost Lanes. I keep telling myself I only take the night shifts in the back corridors because the pay is better, but it is really because no one looks too hard back here. You sign off a crate as medical relief, watch it roll past the scanners, and by the time it hits storage, someone has scraped the tags and called it scrap. Lately, though, the routes stamped on the cargo slates do not match the traffic boards upstairs, little course corrections that nudge whole loads away from the usual lanes. Some of the other handlers swear they saw a woman in a battered flight jacket just standing at the junctions, fingertip tracing invisible paths on the bulkhead. But when I ask for details, they laugh it off like bar talk. Maybe it is all exaggeration, but the manifests keep changing after she is supposed to have passed through, and the colony destinations on those shipments have a way of disappearing from the system altogether. So this is a new one. I've never run across this one before. That one led to Ghosts in the Corridors. In the deserted listening post, old routines still hum beneath the dust, automated sweeps ticking through sky they no longer officially watch. Somewhere in that forgotten rhythm, the records of a ship that should not exist kept slipping past, its course adjustments smoothed over by systems no human bothered to review. This is where the first lie took root, not as a grand conspiracy, but as a neglected process quietly folding an outlaw's path into the background noise. All I know so far is that a dead station saw something the public charts never recorded, and that someone valued those overlooked readings enough to send a gang like Heatridge to sit on them long after everyone else stopped caring. So, locate the ghost corridor log at deserted UC listening post. Oh no. No, not one of those. Okay. Another white planet. All nice and cold. That's where we need to go. Okay, here we go. Sneak mode. Let's see. Aha, there is someone here. Here there would be. It's a raider. Ratter, raider, ratter. Don't fall off. No, I know there was. Oh, yeah, there you are. You ready to die? Oh, will you quit moving? You know what? You got in my damn way. Yes! Okay. Here we go. Had to take your stuff just because, right? And you always have shit over here too. What, Cleo? All right, you guys ready to go down? In we go. Gotta pick this up first, though.
Hearing?
What, are they behind us? Where did they come from? You stay up here, baby. Don't you come down here with me. Oh, come on. I know there's someone over here. Oops, sorry, I got in your face there, Lyle. Oops. Whoa, you blew up.
He's out there. Taking me on was a huge mistake.
That's Lyle that says that. Come on. There you go. One more in there. Got you gone.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, we got all those down there, don't we? Okay, you're done.
How about a real challenge?
You're done. Looks like we got some behind us somewhere. This is a... Oh, okay. I still feel like there's someone behind us. Oop. We still fighting something down there? Oh, I don't think I can get to you, can I? Come on, over here, over here. Oh, I think you're hidden from me, aren't you? If I come in here? Where are you at that you're hiding in there? Oh, you're in this thing.
Just get it.
Okay?
That was all me.
Is that all you? I thought it was all me.
Let's dance.
Yes.
Come on. Why are you in front of me? Always get in front of me. You guys. The shooting was in front.
How about a real challenge?
How is that? I always think that's one of the spacers yelling at us, but it's Lyle. So I thought I'd come down here first before I go and pick up stuff upstairs. We know we got stuff down here to get. And I think there should be someone in here.
This'll be a nice one.
Yeah. Just like that. Okay. Oops. You guys didn't help me at all? You're just standing there.
Where?
What do you think of this?
You had some Astra on you, huh? Got a lot of blood everywhere.
Sooner or later, I'm gonna find you.
You are you?
Go.
This goes into all these areas.
There you are.
It's payday!
Normally there's people down here. There you are. I think you're below something. There you go. Now I got you. Hi, baby. You get everything? Yeah, I know. I'm bleeding, I'm sure. You got burned. I burned you up. Aha. Is this book I don't have? Builds of Everglades? Or Everglass? Alright guys. I got everything I wanted down here. Now it's time to go pick up bodies upstairs. And go get my... Wait a minute, I forgot about this. In this room, of course. Oh, I know this room though. I don't think there's anything in it I really want. Not really. Don't need it. Those are... No, I thought those were mines, but they're not. Yeah, this is just a... There's really nothing in it. Some ammo, some... This is like their... It has weapons. It's their armory. Not that important. You're all contorted there. Alright, let's get back up. Let's go get what we came for. I think there's so no, nothing here. I changed it so the gibbed, like when they're human remains and they're burnt, won't go into my, I think I said that already, won't go into my won't go into my pack, so it doesn't burden me down. I thought there was a... Maybe not. Oh, I think it's over here is what I'm thinking of. I think it's over here that I'm thinking of the, No, I guess not. Never mind. I was thinking there was a save somewhere. Already did you. Look at all the blood everywhere! Okay. Ooh. You have some contraband on you, huh? You're not picking these up. That's because they're, raiders. They're a special... They're not spacers, so I think the mod doesn't see their name. Sees their name and doesn't know what to do with it. This one here... Oh, this is the room. I was thinking it was the other one. Ooh. This is the room, that's the ammo room. It's the storage. Never mind. God, look at all the red everywhere. The gore. Got another one. Another fragmented head. Gotta get all the cred sticks. Oop, come on. And the log is where? Back here. Steel cup. Human remains. I don't need that. You know what that is. Alright. So, the log reveals a single ship threaded through an unregistered corridor, its course bending away from public lanes toward the untouched dark. Follow that faint path, and the next stage lies where his private routes first diverged from the charts everyone else still trusts. And that goes into a choice. Gargarian Landing is the quiet kind of crooked, the kind that lives in ink and routine. If Vector has friends, they will be the clerks who learned which holes to wade through and which anomalies to file is resolved without looking up. Digging there means talking to people who survive by not remembering too much and prying at patterns buried under years of freight and favors. Safer on paper maybe, but it puts me in the same room as anyone who profited from looking the other way. Or the recon grid in orbit is a different problem. No bribes, no shrugs, just hard numbers and a lot of cold space between me and whoever does not want those numbers read. If a signature is split between those sensors, it will tell me exactly how he is carving his own lanes and where they bend away from the public corridors. High risk, and if a Navy handler notices me snooping, I become the anomaly to erase. Okay. So I will dig through Gargarian Landing's traffic records, which then takes me to Fort Sky Ledger. So that Gargarian Landing looks the same on approach, all rusted gantries and tired floodlights, but the real work here has always been hidden in rote paperwork and unremarkable cargo runs. This is where freighters drift in from every direction, where manifests get adjusted, fees waived, and traffic patterns nudged a few degrees at a time without anyone raising their voice. If someone wanted to bend the lanes around a single pilot to make their comings and goings disappear into a new normal, it would start in the ledgers and schedules no one reads twice. Only by pulling those quiet changes apart here can you see which ships began arriving early, which routes inexplicably rerouted around the same patch of sky, and how a forgotten station suddenly became a waypoint in everything from grain hauls to scrap deliveries. So far the trail runs from a ghost signal at an old listening post to buried scans in a relay bunker, each step showing the same unmarked ship cutting through restricted area, while the official charts insist nothing unusual ever happened. So, locate the fort docket routes at Gargarian Landing. You have contraband. Oh, that's right. Okay, I gotta go to my ship then. Alright, there we go. Alright, so where is it at? Just tell me to come up here. Oh, am I still injured? Really? Bleeding, always bleeding. It's actually going to be inside. Okay. In here? No, it can't. It told me to come in here. Yeah, it's telling me to come in here. All right, where are you at? You're up there. All right. So, the forged entries split honest haulers from a single unlogged ship, all quietly diverted along the same off-chart corridor. Follow that divergence, and the hunt veers toward the next hidden view waypoint in his personal network. So then that goes to Gravelines of Betrayal. The abandoned UC relay bunker is where raw sky is turned into numbers. Every patrol, every contrail, every grav ripple once passed through these walls before being scrubbed and forgotten. If those atmospheric scans caught a ship where no ship should have been, this is where the mistake first became data, then secret, then leverage. The deserter chose this place because buried here, in obsolete buffers and mislabeled archives, a single unchecked anomaly could grow into a permanent blind spot that an outlaw navigator could use again and again. All we know so far is that an old listening post showed readings that did not match the public charts, and a missing tech walked away from his station with logs that traced a solitary ship cutting through restricted air above a supposedly quiet sector. So read The Convergence Relay Lab from Jackson Meyer. Where is that going to be at? Oh, what the hell, game? Okay. Oh, come on. So we're going to another cave, are we? Okay, so we haven't been here before either. That's a cave. Well, I hope I can find the body this time. Ready to go in, guys? Well, it isn't going to be a body, I don't think. Well, this time it's got a target on it, so we're good. Boop. I gave us away when I... Oop, come on. Is the body gone? The body's gone. Oh, there's the body. A headless body. Oh, we have a survey. Okay. Oh god, you just hear them blowing up everywhere. We got them all? But we didn't get the thingy. Fragmented head. Oh, this isn't it. This isn't it. You didn't take it, why not? Okay. I did pick up something, but I don't know if this is it or not. Deadline guard summary. It's not the thing that I was supposed to do. I keep forgetting this slate auto syncs. One bad habit from the service I cannot shake. Write it down, lock it away, pretend someone is not always reading over your shoulder. Old conditioning. Back then, honesty on a debrief got you reassigned, flagged, or worse. You learned to answer the question you were asked and not the one that might get someone important burned. Truth was a live grenade. You only pulled the pin once. Deadline is supposed to be different. That is what Cole keeps saying anyway. No more lies, Rena. We call it like it is. Easy words from a man who still sleeps with his boots on and checks corners in the mess. I watch how fast his eyes go glassy when anyone mentions our last op under formal command, the one where the civvy convoy just happened to drift into an active fire lane. The report said unexpected resistance. We all signed it. Marcus pretended his hand did not shake. I tell myself I left because I was tired of being told which ghosts counted and which ones did not. That is clearer than admitting I was afraid of what would happen if I started speaking plainly to a briefing room. speaking plainly in a briefing room with a recording light on. You learn early that saying this corridor is wrong, this target is wrong, this order is wrong, only ends two ways. You get moved somewhere quiet or somewhere loud enough you do not come back. So I shut up. We all did, until Elias walked out first and proved that there was a third option. Gavin still calls him a coward when he has had too much. Gavin still calls him a coward when he has had too much Red Harvest whiskey, but I have seen the way he looks at the empty bunk like it is a mirror. Gavin is the loudest in the unit, the first to crack that hard, ugly laughter that passes for humor around here. There is no warmth in it, just sharp edges, mocking and mean, as if every joke is a weapon test, and we are all waiting to see who flinches. Deadline laughs like that a lot. Joy does not live here, only relief that, for the moment, the barrel is pointing at someone else. Sometimes I catch myself almost saying what I actually think. When Marcus outlines another interdiction plan that looks too much like the old sabotage jobs they swore were clean, when Cole talks about acceptable losses in that same tone our former CO used before he dropped, the words rise in my throat. This is the same game with a different patch on the armor, but my tongue remembers years of biting down until I tasted blood, and the fear that honesty is still a punishable offense keeps the sentences half-formed and sour. Smell is the worst betrayer. I can walk past a fuel spill in a hangar and suddenly I am back on that orbital, breathing in scorched plating and burned sealant after the airlock breach they called a structural failure, or a catchy whiff of cheap terror brew from a cracked thermos, and my hands think they are wrapping around a filled mug while intel whispers through a cramped briefing room about a target colony we were not supposed to know had children in it. Even dust has a sound the way it hisses against a visor in thin atmosphere, and sometimes the conditions here echo just enough that my chest tightens and I have to count steps like I am back on patrol. Deadline says we have no commander now, that we are all accountable to each other. I want to believe that, but tonight, listening to Gavin's mirthless bark from the common room and hearing Marcus quietly adjust the lie of our latest op into something he can write down, I realize command never needed a rank. It lived in our fear of speaking plainly, in the way we trained ourselves to flinch from our own thoughts. We traded one set of orders for another, and the only difference is who signs the after-action report. Too true, too true. Okay, so that isn't what I'm looking for, though. I still need, here again, I need the body that has what I need on it. Oh, here we are. Is this it? Yep. Convergence relay log. Jackson. Okay. At least I found it this time. I am recording this from the relay bunker in case someone needs to know why I walked back into a dead grid. The air still smells like old ozone and coolant, like the place's one power spike from remembering it mattered. I pulled the deserters' stolen scans off a burned buffer, the ones no one filed because they were easier to ignore than explain. Same patrol, same sweep pattern, but there is a shadow in the upper atmosphere that does not match any registered transponder holding position right above that forgotten station on the ridge. It is all there in the timestamps and angles. You can almost feel the course corrections, like someone threading a needle through a gap that charts say does not exist. Maybe it is safer for everyone if that kind of fly-in stays a rumor, but pretending we never saw it is how we got here in the first place. The last listening post gave us ghost readings that did not line up with the public lanes. The deserter confirmed a ship cutting through restricted sky on a path nobody admits is real, And now the numbers point straight back to that same quiet station waiting. And that went into what? Lines of drift. So the deserted UC listening post hangs over Silent Rock like a question no one wants answered. Its old sensor dishes still wired into grave space in ways only a navigator would truly understand. Here the network is thinnest and the data remains uncorrected, perfect for someone to splice in a new corridor without drawing immediate fire from mast or freestar eyes. Every council he touches holds official charts around his own overlays, turning this forgotten node into the keystone of a route that could tug unsuspecting ships off safe lanes before anyone knows why. Shut down anywhere else and the pattern persists. Cut it here at the source and the experiment dies before it becomes doctrine. All anyone knows for certain is that earlier logs from this station did not match what the bunker tech carried when he ran, and that both pointed back to the same missing pilot, and a trail of altered readings no two witnesses recount quite the same way. So defeat Diego Vector. So another UC listening to post. Okay. Alright, let's see here. We haven't been here before either. Okay. This is where we need to go. He's taking me over here. These listening posts are always like at the top of or at the end of a bottom of a hill. I don't know why. So we have another. This is a rogue. Okay. This is a rogue Rajun agent, probably. And we get to do this again. You could run it away. Oh, damn it.
You want to give up while you still can?
Did you guys get him? You must have. Where's he at? Where's his body? Down here? Uh-oh. What's all this? Oh, human remains. So this is where he died at. Clear down here! You chased them. Clear over here? Wow. So he had... and that. Okay. Man, he ran a long ways. Well, let's go do this again, right? Not always the same stuff. Well, maybe. Let us go. This time we get to kill somebody. Whoa! Okay, that didn't work well. Okay, and we do this a little better.
Come on. That's not even fair.
We know there's, well, there was anyway before. There isn't now. Why are you guys fighting?
Come out, wherever. Don't come back.
You guys, are you behind the door or something?
Get out of here.
I'm supposed to be able to shoot through the window. Oop. Oh.
What the?
I was able to shoot through one window.
Quit hiding and come on out.
Okay.
Pretty spectacular ability.
Think we gave ourselves away, did we, huh?
Taking me young was a huge mistake.
You can't take me!
Alright, come on, you're in my way. Whoop, I'm about ready to die again. Oh, look at that thing got moved around. Oh no, that's my iBot. That's my iBot. Oh, that's my K9. I'm sorry, K9.
Somebody cover me!
Alright, we got people up there. Okay. Oh. So we have nothing else I want in there. Oh, okay. This is Rejun. You were hiding back here, were you? So who is the big dude? That's the one I need to find. Here we go. Frozen human remains.
You can't take me.
Okay. I suppose I should go in there and start helping him, huh? This is another one.
This is hopeless. I'm out. You even tried?
Oh my god, they're just dying everywhere. Oh, I got here just in time, huh? Sorry, K9. I shot you before. I'm horrible at that. I'm sorry.
Well, you still can.
Alright, you're still shooting at something. What are you shooting at, iBot? And the bird is stuck. Okay. Look, you got another one still back there, so there you are. I see you. Gotta pick this
this'll be quick.
Gotta pick the purple thing up first. Here we go. Boom! Boom!
How about a real challenge?
Yep. You get him? Thank you, Thrax.
Just give up already.
Where'd you come from? Last time I saw you, you were trying to get through a door.
Run off.
You're mine.
I know we got a couple more. No, we don't need any of that stuff. Hi, baby! Thought I picked this up already. Human remains. Yeah.
Hey, Captain. What do you need?
I'm afraid I'm gonna get overburdened here.
See you, Captain.
Okay, so I think we got more. We got some more red. I think they're up here, aren't they? Are they up here? Maybe not. All right, let's read that. So, Diego Victor Salaraz. I used to think the charts were sacred. Spend enough years hauling grain and hole plating between New Homestead and Gagarin Landing, you start believing the lines on the display are promises. And then the logs went missing, incident reports rewritten, timestamps shaved, an official route revision that somehow did not match the raw scan data I had been staring at for weeks. The numbers did not add up, and every time I tried to raise it, the message came back cleaner, shorter, as if someone was editing the universe one file at a time. That is when I stopped believing in coincidence and started seeing a hand over the lens. I remember the first time I hurt someone just to see what would happen. Spacer, who thought my overlays were a bluff, kept pushing, loud, in a neon back room. I nudged his ship onto a corridor with a bad grab kink, just enough to rattle his teeth and crack a strut. Sat there listening to his panicked comms, feeling this cold, quiet satisfaction when his voice went from cocky to begging. He walked away, ship's guard, pride broken. I told myself it was a lesson. Truth is, I wanted to hear the fear, to know the power was real. Rules and laws are for people who need someone else to tell them when to stop. Charts, regulations, flight plans, all written by committees who never strapped in for a burn. They call it safety, I call it control. They were willing to steer acceptable losses into bad corridors and write off the bodies as drift. Why should I let the same hands dictate where I can and cannot bend space? If they treat lives like variables in an equation, I am under no obligation to play by their math. I tried sending a message to Mama last week, brought up the comms council, opened a channel back toward Seoul, and just sat there. What am I supposed to say? Hi, your son is a ghost in the lanes now, breaking the maps you trust? The cursor blinked for a full minute before I killed the transmission. Somewhere between that missed jump and this station, I ran out of words that would not break her. Hurting people has gotten easier. At first, every ship I slipped off the official corridors weighed on me. Their faces, their names, the way they held their mugs on the long legs. Now it is vectors, tonnage, fuel reserves. Adjust a course here, cut a ping there. Watch another captain learn the hard way that the universe is not as neatly charted as they were told. Sometimes I wonder if I am any better than the ones who erased my crew. Most days I tell myself the difference is simple. They lied to keep control, and I break things to prove their control was always a lie. So he lost his crew because of corporations and all that. Happens. All right. So we got one to end. And this is one that I didn't read before, so that's good to know. The names all start blending together, you know, because they use vector a lot in different things. But anyway, so that's another one down. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.